Hey there, I'm Mastin Kipp, founder of thedailylove.com and author of the new book, Daily Love Growing into Grace. Welcome to Daily Love TV. So, we get asked all kinds of questions here at Daily Love, and, we get asked relationship questions, spiritual questions, food questions, money questions, all kinds of questions. And one question I've never really talked about, which we get asked a lot actually, is what is your view on sex? What do you think about sex? And it's an interesting conversation to have. And so the first thing that I want to talk to you about is, really our view on sex. So here's what we think. First of all, there is so much shame and guilt and misinterpretation around this topic. One of my teachers, Guru Prem, calls your pelvic area the scene of the crime for a lot of people because we carry so much shame and so much guilt in this area of the body. And so the first thing I want to address is that, in having this conversation, I understand that, it might be a triggering conversation. You probably learned certain moral rules around sex growing up from whether you're religious or family background might be. But I'm going to share with you our belief about sex and really what we advise our clients to do. So the most important thing to realize is that sex between two people, whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, doesn't matter. Sex between two people is a sacred act. It's perhaps the most sacred thing that you could share with somebody else when you're in that vulnerable sexual state. It can be incredibly fun. It can be exciting. There's light energy and dark energy in the bedroom, and learning how to play with those energies is very powerful. But we get all these questions around, well, when should I have sex? Should I wait till I get married? Should I do it right away? Blah, blah, blah. 3 dates, 10 dates, 100 dates. How does it work? And the reality is there really is no hard and fast answer about when it should happen. First of all, I'm going to leave it up to you and your background and your belief system. But here's what we think. The number one thing, especially as the feminine, now remember, in relationships and in life in general, we have feminine and masculine energy, okay? Feminine and masculine energy. Males, men, people like me, my gender, have both feminine and masculine energy. And females, which is not my gender, it's the opposite gender to me. Females also have masculine and feminine energy. But whether you're in a gay, straight, or lesbian relationship, there's usually a feminine and a masculine energy person, okay? So don't get the genders confused with the energies. But our advice is that for the feminine person, whoever that might be, it might be the woman, it could be the man, doesn't really matter. For that feminine person, our suggestion is this. Do not have sex with a masculine partner until they've made a monogamous commitment to you and you feel safe with this person. Do not have sex with your masculine partner until they've given you a monogamous commitment and you feel safe with this person. Now, depending on who you are and how you were raised, you might feel safe, once you're married. You might feel safe after 3 or 4 dates. To me, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that that masculine partner shows up, commits to the feminine, and says, you know what, I'm in, you're my only partner. And we get all kinds of questions like, well, Mastin, oh my God, if I do that, then I'm going to chase him away. He's going to run away. To which we say, thank God, because we know why he was there, right? Or we might say, well, Mastin, that conversation is too real to have. I'm just going to slide into it. And it's like, well, what are you going for in a relationship, right? Are you just going for something easy and simple and where you don't talk about important things like sex and, maybe kids and where you see your future going, what your values are? We're here to build soulmate relationships, right? Which means you got to be having real conversations, basically from day one, And so it's, having that conversation about sex is very, very powerful, very, very important. And the thing is, you're going to realize, pretty much up front where this person is at. The other thing is for females, right, women, not just feminine people, but for females, when you have sex with somebody, that activates this crazy drug in your body called oxytocin, which is this bonding chemical. And, it could take you years to detox from oxytocin, which is why, a lot of times when women have sex with a partner, they may not be into that partner in the beginning, but all of a sudden, once they have sex with that person, it's like, oh my God, I'm just thinking about them. They're just everywhere and they're incredible and they're amazing, even if they're not the best partner for you. And that's not your fault. That's a biochemical reaction in the body with oxytocin, which is another reason why we're like, you know what? Wait till you feel safe, right? Wait till, you trust this person, because trust is the most important thing in any relationship. And you're really going to see where someone's coming from. Now, the other thing that we hear is, well, Mastin, what if the masculine partner promises to be monogamous to me and then, they just lie and cheat and steal and they're a cheater and a dog anyway, right? We hear that all the time too. To which I would say, well, really get in touch with how you feel. right? Most of the time, in fact, pretty much every time I've ever worked with a client, especially a feminine client that's been cheated on, they felt something before the cheating happened. They didn't feel safe. They felt something was off. And many times relationships are really not just about your relationship with the other person, but ultimately about the relationship with yourself as well. And so, our suggestion is to really trust yourself. And once you get to that place of feeling safe, that you got that monogamous commitment and you're ready to go, go for it. Personally, I think waiting till marriage, interesting idea, something that a lot of people practice, but I can tell you, I met a lot of people in a lot of different religious circles that get married just to have sex. Bad idea. So if you're going down that road, very bad idea. You want to get married because you love somebody. You want to get married because you're best friends and you're also lovers and you're ready to go through that thick and thin together. So I hope this video has been helpful. This topic of sex is a weird one. In the West, we tend to be sort of closed off talking about sex, yet all of our magazines, are full of, all kinds of skin and augmentations to bodies through Photoshop and stuff. But it's a very important process, and really, in any relationship, a romantic relationship, gay, straight, lesbian, doesn't matter, intimacy and sex and romance is a very important part of it. And when you get that part right, and you really feel connected to your partner, and the feminine partner feels safe and open, it makes for an incredible, incredible, incredible relationship. So my question for you is, maybe you're watching this video over on Facebook or on YouTube or somewhere else. Head on over to thedailylove.com, and below this video, leave a comment. What are your thoughts on when you should have sex with someone? What do you think about waiting to have a monogamous commitment? What will it take for you to feel safe if you're the feminine partner? And if you're the masculine partner, how could you show up for that feminine partner to make them feel safe and to really commit to them and kind of let go of the old ways of being that prince and really trying to just kind of, go on those quests and really step up and really be that real masculine presence for your feminine partner? I'm curious. Head on over to thedailylove.com and leave a comment. And most importantly, and as always, here at Daily Love TV, our maxim is this: take action and make it real. I'll see you next time. Can you believe it? My new book, Daily Love, Growing into Grace, is out September 9th. I can't wait to share it with you. To check out all the information on how to pre-order and order the book, head on over to growingintograce.com for all the information.